Well, today on Broadsword Ballistics, we're going to look at Bergara's new Rimfire rifle, and that's their BMR-X. And that uses the traditional BMR rimfire action that they've been really famous for now, and really good action. But the X actually stands for the new stock configuration, which is very similar to their HMR that they use on their B14 rifles, but this doesn't have the elevating cheekpiece. But as such, very nice little lightweight rifle. Nice and trim. It's 36 inches overall length. You get a choice of calibers, 22 rimfire, which is on test today, 17 HMR or 22 WMR. Also, what I like about Bergara is you get also a choice of 2 barrel. So you can have carbon fibre, which we have on test today, or you can have steel. Now with carbon fibre, it's very lightweight, 5.3 pounds. If you opt for the steel option, then it's going to be 6.3 pounds, an extra pound difference. But even still, fully loaded with a scope, trigger cam and moderator, it's still a nice little light rifle. Anyway, we're on the farm here this evening. We're going to go around, have a little quiet walk around the stalk and see if we can get some bunnies. Right, I've just crept down this hedge line. I'm going to set up here in the shade. Right, I think we're just going to wait here a little bit and let it die down and see what pops out. Right, whilst we're waiting here, let's run through a few of the features before these rabbits come out. And on the BMR-X, the X really refers to the new HMR stock, which is similar to their other models in their range from the B14. It's got the same configuration, it's a semi-tactical design, but it doesn't have the elevating cheekpiece, making it a little bit cheaper or more affordable. It still has a very, very nice tactile, soft touch finish, which I really like. It has a olive green background and that black spider web. Again, really nice feature, and it grips so nicely, which is perfect on a hunting rifle, especially when it's looks like it's going to rain. But you also have moulded in stippling here to the fore end and also to the pistol grip area, which is very full, and it's pretty ambidextrous actually, and it's a very slight palm swell to each side. Length of pull is 13.5 inches. But you can alter it. That's with 3 spacers in. These are 10mm spacers. These just hook out, and you can alter the length of pull to suit you, which is very, very nice. Free floating on the barrel, again good to keep the barrel harmonics nice, and it's bedded just quite solidly through onto the action to give you good consistency and accuracy. I like this stock, it's good. Oh, one other thing as well, either side you've got this quick detachable sling swivel, which is nice, so you can actually mount it left to right, so depending on your preference and how you actually shoulder the rifle. Anyway, that's a little bit about the stock. I'm going to keep quiet now and see what pops out. Right, there's one just popped out now. Safety off. Just trying to aim up on the head. Here we go, he's just about moving, let's get a headshot. Well, I've never had that before. A rabbit's run right in front and he's taken the bullet and the one behind's run off. Oh, it's stone dead, look. No, I've never had that. That's unbelievable. Sorry, I've just be a bit quiet. Well, that's one in the bag, isn't it? Okay, let's sit quietly. I'll put the safety back on and see what else comes out. Right, yeah, let's talk a little bit about the barrel whilst I'm waiting. As you said, you get steel or carbon fibre option. This is the carbon fibre option. It's got 23mm overall diameter, which shields the steel barrel beneath it. 18 inches long, which is absolutely ideal when we've got this ATEC wave sound moderator, very, very light, and it's 1/2 inch UNEF, remember, on this thread. But say, fully floated, and you'll see in the test later how accurate this barrel is. But say you can go for a steel option, but that'll add an extra pound of weight to the overall weight of the rifle. So, all up. Just have a quick look. These HIC Micro HQ50Ls are brilliant. I think there's Yeah, white hot. There's a rabbit just in the hedgerow there. There, we've got 2 on the ground already. So we've got 2 on the ground already. With the old Bergara BMR-X. Not very far away, so we'll see it quietly and see what else we can get, because there's a lot of rabbits around. And the wind's right on my face. So. Okay, that's 2 in the bag now. Let's wait a bit. Let's talk a bit about the action. This little BMR action differs from the B14. It's not a Remington clone or compatible, but it's a lovely trim little action here. Smooth bolt system on it. You've got a short straight bolt handle and a sort of semi-tactical teardrop bolt knob, which is screwed on the end for a little bit extra weight. Really nicely finished with a semi sort of matte or satin blue finish here. And on top we've got a 1-piece Picatinny rail. The bolt has a typical configuration of Rimfire, whereas the front section stays in the horizontal plane. It's got twin claw extractors, which is really reliable for any type of ammunition. We've been using this, and so it's a good little reliable action which feeds anything from CB longs all the way up to HV. Nice metal bolt shroud, cocking indicator here as well. Actually, whilst we're at it, what's nice about the Bergara, they come with 10-shot magazines, all polymer, again, ultra reliable, very, very nice feature to have, won't rust if you put it down in the rough. Side safety, single, straight backwards and forwards, very quiet. You can rock and roll it, so it's very quiet, as you see. Oh, so I thought it was some rabbit. No, we're all right. And great feature to have on the hunting rifle, nice and silent. Trigger, again, really good trigger on this. This had a really crisp trigger pull, about £2 when we tested it. I think a little bit less than £2. Overall, just a nice rifle, hunting rifle. So, oh, that one's just come out. Yeah, it's very, very dry. There's not too much grass, it's growing up. That rabbit's digging. He's digging for in the grass. I'm just going to have a go. I'll wait for him to put his head up. Oh, he moved. Oh, there's no one. He's just come in the hedgerow. Oh, that's hunting. Well, I missed the first one. I was on him, but he dropped his head down, and then there's another one in the hedge line there. Wasn't sure what's happening. We got him, so that's good. Okay, let's pick these up and move on to the next location. Okay, well, we've had 3 from this location at 1 when it ducked, didn't it? It just was feeding. I just missed it on headshots. These 3 up there. This is quite a nice sized rabbit. That's the first one. Yeah, first blood to the BMR-X. All my old bones. But it's quite a nice little bit here to shoot, because there's a big rabbit warren to the right here, and they just pop out, but they know I'm here now, so there's no point in me staying here. We're going to crack on and go to a different location. Yeah, they're all headshot, which is nice. There you are, there's 2, there's one further on there. Okay, well, rejoin me back further down in the woodland. Well, you can see as you walk down this hedge line here by the logs, look, it's all been undermined by the rabbits. This is why we're going to this old clay pigeon ground and see if we can get some rabbits down there. I tell you, these Hick Micro, my God, they are good. That 4K capability, and then you can just switch instantly to thermal. Yeah, look, there's a rabbit down there. Let me just switch that off. Right, I'm going to set up and have a shot. There's a rabbit just sitting. His head's in the bush. He thinks he can't see me, or I can't see him. Oh, here we go. quite a long shot, but I say it's nice and steady. Here we go. Right, well, we just entered now into the old clay pigeon ground here. It's a great place because despite all the noise, you do get quite a lot of rabbits here. It's quite good digging for them, and quite a lot of food. And what is also good, some of the these broken clays, you can actually hear them walk on them in the woods. So it gives you a little bit of indication that something's going to pop out. So I'm going to sit myself in the hedgerow behind here and see what pops out. Right, there's a couple by the clay pigeon trap behind. I can just see his head. I'm going to leave him. You know, you've got to be a bit safe, especially with 2-2 rimfire, they do tend to ricochet a bit, so I'm going to leave that and wait and see if one comes out on the grass bit. Hurry up, there's one come out on the grass. It's right in the middle of the grass. Oh, good shot. Nice. There's another one come out, but he's right to my right. What's nice about this, you can actually shoot from your left hand shoulder. So take the safety off. It's always good practice. Here we are, there he is. That's rock steady. Brilliant, well there you go, that shows you can shoot that Bergara right or left-handed. So I think that's six or seven rabbits we've got now. Fantastic. Right, well there you go. There's a nice conclusion to that evening's rabbit shooting. We've got 6 little, well, not little, quite nice good eaters actually. The butcher will be happy. And say, the old Bergara, the old BMR-X has performed really nicely tonight. Those are these Subsonics, isn't it? It's a lightweight little 2-2 rimfire. This new X stock, which sort of almost mimics its bigger brother, the HMR, without the elevating cheekpiece, is really good out in the field. I love the soft touch on it, and it really does give you a good positional and really agile and firm position for shooting off the sticks in particular, because most of those rabbits were shot off the sticks. Anyway, I hope you like that. We're going to now go on and do our usual shooting on the range at 50 yards. And please like and subscribe as usual, and carry on watching the video. Right you are, so we've got the new Bergara BMR-X 2-2 rimfire set up at 50 yards, and we're going to shoot a series of subsonic and some longer range ammunition and see how she performs out on the range. So first we've loaded up with one of my all-time favourites, ED Subsonics. Nice and quiet, always accurate, and they feed well. So let's have a look. I've only we'll do a 5-shot group, although you can put 10 in the mag there. So here we go. I'm expecting it to be nice and quiet. There's very little wind today, which is good. That should help the groups. $1,018. Oh, dead centre. 1,017. Oh, 1,018. I think we're just missing that. Let me just click that again. Sometimes you get that. Radar off, radar on. That might help. Here we go. 1,018. I think we'll have to look at the chrono. Hold on a sec. Yeah, 1,018, and that is all in the blue. So I think at 50 yards, that is going to be about 3/4 inch group, which is fantastic. Right, next up on the Subsonics, we've got Winchester Subsonics. That's the 42 grain max, whereas the ED subs, they were 38 grain. I've just changed the distance here on the detection, so hopefully we'll get some nice velocities now. So here we go, 50 yards with the Winchesters. And say it's very, very quiet out there. Oh, 1,109, they're always slightly higher velocity. 1109. Oh no, I hope you don't go this again. 1101. Oh, that's slightly off, that one. 1101. I think we're on the edge of this detection on this chrono. Yeah, 1101, and that is probably about an inch group at 50 yards, which is not bad, is it? Okay, let's crack on and try the Norma Subsonics next. Right, now we're going to look at Norma's Subsonic. That's a 40 grain bullet. I always found these really nice, very quiet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, nice hollow met plat there. Expands nicely, and they have a slightly lower velocity, so hopefully the old chronograph. I'm having a little bit difficulty in the weather conditions today. It's just not quite picking up, but here we go. Oh, that's quiet, isn't it? That's lovely. Fantastic rabbit round. 1022. The trigger on this Bergara is lovely. 1023. Oh, that's good. Bolt nice and smooth. 1007. Oh, it's looking like a nice group. 1007. That's kiss of death, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, let's hit one more. 1018. About half-inch group at 50 yards. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, and finally on the last of the Subsonics, we've got CCI suppressor. These are absolutely fantastic. I find them really good. They're 45 grain hollow point, and they really do hit hard. They're fantastic rabbits, or slightly longer range crows, which is good fun. But I think they're really, really nice bullets to use. They mushroom very well, so they hit very, very hard, and they're usually very accurate as well. So let's see how they shoot in this BMR-X rifle, Bergara. Here we go. Oh, that's quiet. I've got to say, they are very quiet as well. Yeah, the bolt is noticeable actually. I always notice on these, the B14R version, the Remy 700 clone, very, very smooth. The BMR versions, you do have, it's more of a sort of an indicated bolt. It's smooth, but you have to sort of open it fully, close it fully. Do you know what I mean? It's got that sort of progressive sort of feel to it. That's 1096. Oh, smack in the centre though, absolutely bob on. Here we go. Oh, 1096. Oh, I hope that chrono's not playing off again. Yeah, 1096. I think we've got a. I stick on the back there, and here we go. That's a fantastic group. Look at that. Don't mess it up now. Oh, 0.3 inch group, I think, at 50 yards. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we're shooting out the shed here. You probably can see there's some trees. I think there's on the interference indicator here. There's a little bit of breeze now, and it's fluttering. It's just causing a bit of problem with the chronograph. So apologies for that. I'll try and shoot it later on and give you some a proper chronograph readings, the ones which haven't worked quite so well on the chronograph later on. So that FX true ballistic chronograph is a fantastic piece of kit. Okay, I just want to now go on to some of these longer range rounds. We've got the SK long range match. This is if you fancy doing a bit of competition at longer range or hunting at longer range, let's be honest with you. But it does have a rounded met plat there, so it won't expand, but still they're superbly accurate. And these are normally a little bit over the supersonic range, but let's shoot a group at 50 yards and see, and then we'll select some and actually shoot them a bit further range, which will be interesting. Hopefully we can get something on this chrono as well. So here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. 1117. Oh, I had two together then. It popped up. That's interesting. I've never had that before. I was going to say, normally on the Bergara, it's incredibly reliable feeding. There you go. It's a live test, so this is what we're doing it. No, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, it's 1107 that was, 17, sorry. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. That's way over. I wish that chrono was, never mind. Oh, there, 1112. Oh, that last one I must have just pulled it, so I'm messing around. That was, again, a half-inch group, maybe 0.45 at 50 yards. Fantastic. But over the speed of sound, so not as covert as the Subsonics, obviously, but you expect that because you want a slightly bit high velocity if you're doing longer range, don't you, with a better ballistic coefficient bullet as well. And last but not least, and I may have saved the best to last, hopefully, these are RWS, the R Plus long range. Now, if you've not used these before, they are absolutely fantastic premium 2.2 rimfire cartridge for long range use, as the name suggests. They have a better designed bullet for higher BCs. I'm going to do a whole article or video on these. And we've been using these way out, even up to 500 yards, and people use them for long range competitions. And you'd be amazed on still days, let's be honest with you, how accurate these are. You can work out all the trajectory, the wind, as usual, at long range always causes you problems, but these are designed for long range use and they are fantastic. They are a high velocity, you will hear they will go a higher velocity, but they are spectacular. I'm just hoping they're going to shoot well in this Bergara BMR-X. So here we go. This is at 50 yards though. Yeah, can you hear that? That's 1221, a real supersonic crack to that. We're going high right. Oh, 1206. Come on. Oh, I love it. I mean, from here that looks just like a cloverleaf group. Yeah, really good, but a good high velocity on that one. So yeah, we got to a 1206 was the last shot on that one. Well, there you go. I've really enjoyed testing the Bergara BMR-X. It's just a really accurate, non-fussy 2.2 rimfire, and we could use it, way out on long-range shooting. A great rifle. As usual, I hope you have enjoyed seeing the video, and please like and subscribe, and we should bring you some more content in the future.